LinkedIn groups are a great place to discuss subjects that interest you and allow you to converse with like-minded individuals on the network. To begin communicating with other users, you need to know how to find the right group. You will see how to find groups, start a group conversation, and leave a group you no longer want to be a part of. To access the groups section, select Work in the top right-hand corner, and from this drop-down, select Groups. From here, I can browse the different groups on LinkedIn by selecting the Discover Groups pop-up here. I can also access this option by scrolling down a bit and selecting the Discover Groups button on the right. Once I select that, I will see a list of groups that may interest me, and I can scroll through, and once I see a group that I want to join, I can select Ask to Join under the group name and description. You can also ignore a suggestion, and the group will be removed from the list. So for example, for this group here, I can select Not Interested, and once I select that, that group no longer appears in the list of suggestions. Now if I scroll to the top, I have two tabs, the Discover tab, where I can find groups to join, and My Groups, which are groups that I have created or joined. Now to find a specific group, I'm going to first go back to my LinkedIn homepage, so I'm going to close this tab. And from my homepage, I'm going to click in the search bar at the top. I'm going to type in the keywords of the group that I'm looking for, so renewable energy, for example. Then I'm going to select Enter to launch my search. Now to filter my results, so I'm just viewing groups, I'm going to select the Groups tab here. Then I can scroll through my results. If I see a group that interests me, I can just click on the group name to see more information about it. So Renewable Energy World, for example. So at the top, I can see the group name and the number of members. In the top right, I have the Ask to Join button. And below, I have the list of administrators of the group. And on the far right, I have the group description. I'm going to select Ask to Join in the top right. And I get a notification at the top confirming that my request has been sent. I can see that the Ask to Join button has now turned to pending. And I can re-click on this button to withdraw my request if I would like. Once I select that, I need to confirm that I want to withdraw my request. I'm going to select Confirm, and my request to join this group has been canceled. Once I select that, I will be redirected to the group area on LinkedIn. Now, once you join or create a group, you can start a conversation with the members of the group. So from this page here, I'm going to select my groups at the top. At the top of this list, I can see groups that I manage, meaning that I'm an admin of the groups in this section. And then below, I have a section called Groups That I'm In, which is a list of groups that I am a member of. So to start a conversation in a group, select the group name from the list. So the Home Automation Discussion Group, for example. From the group page, at the top, I have the option to start a conversation with my group. And below, I can find any other conversation threads for this group. So to start a new conversation, I'm going to click where it says Enter a Conversation Title. And then below is a text box where I can type my message, which can include mentions if I would like. Now above the conversation title here, I have the option to post a conversation or to share a job. And then in the bottom left of the text box, I can attach files to my message. Once you are ready to post your message, select the Post button on the right-hand side. And I can see that my message has now been added to the conversations on this group page. Now, depending on the settings of the group, your message may need to be approved by the group moderator first before it will be published on the group page. So once one of my conversation threads has been posted to the group page, members can like or comment on it. And if I select the three-dot icon, I can delete my message or move it to the job section. I'm going to click outside to close. I'm going to scroll back up to the top and select My Groups at the top. Now, if you would like to leave one of your groups that you're a part of, you can select the gear icon beside the group name. So from this menu, I can view the group settings, and I can also leave the group by selecting this option. I'm going to click outside to close. Now you can also leave a group via the group page, so I'm going to open this Net Party group. by clicking on the group name. And then in the top right, I can see that I am a member of this group. If I hover my mouse over this button, it turns to leave. So if I click on leave and then confirm that I want to leave this group, then I will no longer be a part of this group and the group will no longer show up in the list of my groups. I'm going to select back to linkedin.com in the top right-hand corner. So you now know how to join a group on LinkedIn.